Lesson 4. Forming the quadratic equation. Whose two roots are known. Whose two roots are known. Okay. So this means to form the equation by using a given two roots. The general form of how to write down the equation by using the two roots is like that. X squared minus the sum of the two roots, x plus product of the two roots, then equals 0. So x squared minus sum x plus product equal 0. So simply, if there's a given two roots like 2 and 3 as a simple example, so this means the equation will be like that: x squared minus sum 2 plus 3, 5x, plus product 2 times 3 means 6, then equal 0. Okay, so this is the general rule of the formation of the equation. Okay, guys, this point is clear. One more example. If the two roots are 3 over 2 and 5 over 4, write down the equation. Okay, we said that the equation x squared minus sum of the two roots times x plus product equals 0. So x squared first sum equal 3 over 2 plus 5 over 4, which means it will equal this 3 over 2 means 6 over 4. 6 plus 5, 11 over 4. Okay? Because this one is 6 over 4, of course. So plus this one equal 11 over 4. So minus 11 over 4. Product x, product equal 3 over 2 times 5 over 4. So it will equal 15 over 8. Then plus 15 over 8 equal 0. Okay, now there's a fractions as a coefficients in this equation. In this case, we have to terminate this numbers in the denominator. So on the denominator, there is 4 and 8. So simply, if I'm going to multiply this equation by 8, then this fractions will be removed. So this means now I will multiply the equation by 8. So 8x squared minus this one times 8, it divides 4 equal 2 times 11, 22x plus 8 times or 8 divide 8 means 1, so plus 15 equals 0. Now this is our equation. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Another example, I'm going to write down two roots like this: 3 plus the square root of 2, 3 minus the square root of 2. Now write down the equation. Okay, so get the sum. Sum equal 3 plus the square root of 2 plus 3 minus the square root of 2. So this means it will equal 6. Because simply this term and this term are additive inverse for each other, so they will equal 0. Then the product will equal, it's a 3 plus the square root of 2 times the 3 minus the square root of 2, two conjugate numbers, so the product will equal first squared minus second squared, so equal 7. Now, the equation x squared minus sum 6x plus product 7 equal 0. That's it. Okay. Any questions? Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, great. Another question like that. If the two roots are -1 plus I over I and 2 over 1 plus I. Okay, first step is to get the sum, second step is to get the product. So here, the first term is -1 plus I over I. Now, guys, I'm going to simplify this one. To simplify this one, this means I will multiply it by I over I, the denominator, correct? So simply it will equal -I plus I squared over I squared. So -I minus 1 over -1. So this means if I will divide -I divide -1 means I, -1 divide -1 means +1. The second root, 2 over 1 plus I times. Now I'm going to multiply it by its conjugate of the denominator. So 1 minus I over 1 minus I. So it will equal numerator 2 minus 2I, denominator 2 conjugate numbers, first squared, 1 minus second squared, I squared. So this means it will equal 2 minus 2I over, this one is -1, of course, so 1 minus -1 means 2. 2 as common factor from the numerator, so 1 minus I. So the first root is 1 plus I, second root 1 minus I. Okay, now I'm going to write the roots in the simplest form. 1 plus I, 1 minus I. Are we clear till this point? So that I will clear this part of the board. Okay? Huh? So the first step is to simplify the two roots by multiplying the two roots by their conjugate of the denominator. Okay? Then get the sum and the product. The first point, we will get the sum. So the sum will equal 1 plus I plus 1 minus I. Sum will equal 1 plus I plus 1 minus I. So it will equal here 1 plus 1 means 2, I negative I 0. Product will equal 1 plus I times 1 minus I, two conjugate numbers, the first squared, the minus second squared, so 1 minus -1, so it will equal 2. Okay, now the equation will becomes like that. X squared minus sum 2x plus product 2 equals 0. Done. Okay, guys, any questions? Any questions?
No, thanks.
No, thanks.
Okay. Okay, the next question. If the two roots of the equation, x squared minus 5x minus 6 equals 0 are L and M, find equation with roots L plus 7 and M plus 7. Okay. Actually, there are different methods of solution for this question. The first one, is to get the value of the two roots of the first equation, which is given. I mean that this one, we can get the two roots, which is L and M, right? And then add 7 to get the first root here, and add 7 to get the second root. I mean to that, the first method, x squared minus 5x minus 6 equals 0, factorize, equals 0, x and x. Two numbers, their product is 6, their difference is 5, 1 and 6. The last term is negative, then the greater term will be negative like the middle. So this is negative and this positive. So x equal negative 1, x equal 6. So this is the two roots, L and M. Okay, so now the new two roots, L plus 7. So this means, or M plus 7. Okay, so this means the roots will be for this equation 6 and the negative 1. So now assume that L equal 6, M equal negative 1. So the new roots will equal plus 1, sorry, plus 7, L plus 7. So this means it will equal 13. And the other root will equal M plus 7. So negative 1 plus 7. Will equal 6. So this means that the two roots are 13 and 6 for the new equation. So now sum of the two roots equal 19, product equal 6 times 13, 78. Therefore, the equation will be x squared minus sum x plus product equal 0. And that was the first method of solution. Okay. Any questions, guys? Huh? Because I'm going to solve it by different way, or by a different way. Huh? Do we have a questions till now? The second method, so the first method, I just get L and M, then I just added 7 to each of them to get the new roots. Okay. There is another way, of course. How? This root is L plus 7. This root is M plus 7. Okay. So I will assume that there is a new root, okay, which is K equal L plus 7. And another letter like N equal M plus 7. Now get me the sum of the two roots. Sum will equal L plus 7 plus M plus 7, which means it will equal L plus M plus 14. Okay. From the given equation, this one, the sum of the two roots, L and M, equal what? Negative B over A. Sum here equal negative B over A, which means 5. So this one also will equal 5. Plus this 14, just 1 second, I will write it correctly. So L plus M, 5 plus 14. So the sum of the new roots will equal 19. I just replaced L plus M by this 5. Then what about the product? product of the roots of the given equation equal C over A. So the product equal -6. Okay, now get me the product of the new roots. Product equal L plus 7 times M plus 7. Now multiply the two brackets, LM plus 7M plus LM plus 7L, sorry, 7L plus 7M plus 49. Okay. LM plus, there is a 7 common factor, so 7 times L plus M plus 49. Okay. I'll continue here. LM, it's the product, equal -6. Plus 7 times L plus M, 5, plus 49. So now, -6 plus 35 plus 49. So it will equal 78. So this is the sum. So now we can write the equation. I'll write it up there. X squared minus sum. Where is the sum? 19. 19x plus product 78 equal 0. Okay, any questions? Any questions?
لا يا
No.
مستر من فضلك هو احنا ممكن نوقف لحد هنا؟
No, we will continue. Okay.
انا بصراحة ما عادش عارف اركز كويس يعني.
No, just to try to concentrate. Okay, we have to finish this lesson. Okay. There are some important rules. Okay, I will remind you with these rules so that we will use it to solve most of the questions. The first point, L plus M all to the power 2 equals what? Actually, this one equal the first term squared plus first times the second times 2. So this means 2LM plus second term squared. Okay. From this form, I'm going to get L squared plus M squared separately. So this means it will equal L plus M all to the power 2 minus 2LM. I just solve it as equation. Here, L plus M to the power 2 equal L squared plus 2LM plus M squared. Then L squared plus M squared. I need this two terms, this one plus this one will equal, I will shift 2LM to the other side, so it will become L squared, L plus M to the power 2 minus 2LM. Okay. The next rule, the expression L minus M to the power 2 equal first term squared minus first times the second times 2 to LM plus second term squared. Now I'm going to get L squared one second. Now I'm going to get L minus M all to the power M. Okay, it will equal this form, but we just got L squared plus M squared equal this term. So now I'm going to substitute with this value, and instead of L squared plus M squared. So L squared plus M squared means L plus M all to the power 2 minus 2LM, then minus 2LM again, minus 2LM. So the form will be like this: L minus M all to the power 2 will equal L plus M all to the power 2 minus 2LM minus 2LM 4LM. And that was the second joule. So this is the second joule. And this one, the first one. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? Okay. The next point. How to get L power 3 plus M power 3. This one is very simple, of course. L power 3 plus M power 3, it will equal
Some
L
cubes.
plus M, yes,
L power 2.
L plus M times the second bracket will be the first term squared, L plus M all to the power 2, then minus 3LM. Let me simplify this formula and write down how did we got that one. Now I want to get L cubic plus M cubic. The question, L plus M all to the power 3, which means we studied before the sum of two cubes and the difference of two cubes, correct? So, no, I will write it separately first, like this. L cubic plus M cubic equals what? Equal L plus M times first squared, L squared, change the sign, minus first times the second, plus second squared. Correct? This one, the factorization of sum of two cubes. This one power 3. So here, L plus M times, there's L squared plus M squared. L squared plus M squared, we just got it, right? It was L plus M to the power 2 minus 2LM, correct? This one, L squared plus M squared. Now, L squared plus M squared on the top form here, just substitute by using this one, then minus LM. So now here, L plus M to the power 2 minus 2LM minus LM, so minus 3LM. Okay? The third or the next rule, it's L power 3 minus M power 3. Also, we studied before the factorization of difference of two cubes, L power 3 minus M power 3. Actually, this one will equal the first bracket, L minus M, the second bracket, first squared, change the sign, first times the second, plus second squared. Okay, the same exactly. Now, it will equal L minus M times L squared plus M squared equals what? L plus M all to the power 2 minus 2LM plus LM, this one. So it will be L plus M to the power 2 minus LM. That's it. Okay. The last two rules, actually, it's very easy. The first rule, 1 over m plus 1 over L. In this case, simply we will unify the two denominators, so the denominators will be ml. Now, divide the new denominator by this one, so it will equal L times 1. So L plus, divide this denominator by L, so it will equal m times 1. So 1 over m plus 1 over L equal L plus m over ml. So now 1 over m plus 1 over L means the sum over the product, correct? Okay. The next rule, it's like this. L plus m, over m plus m over L. Now, unify the two denominators, Lm. Okay. Divide the new denominator by m. It will equal L times L squared plus. Divide this one by L equal m times m squared. So simply, it will equal L squared plus m squared means L plus m all to the power 2 minus 2Lm. We got it in the beginning over Lm. That's it. So that was the most important rules, which creates a relation between the roots to change the form of this relation, okay, in a common or familiar form, so that you can solve the question. Okay, guys? Okay, let's solve some questions. If L and M, two roots, of the equation x squared minus 7x plus 9 equals 0, L greater than M, find L squared plus M squared. Okay. Now, to get L squared plus M squared, we just said that L squared plus M squared will equal, what was the rule which we just put it since 5 minutes? L plus M to the power 2 minus 2Lm. Okay, so now it's required from me to get the sum of the two roots and the product of the two roots. Here, L plus M, the sum equal from the equation negative b over a, 7. Lm, the product of the two roots, 9. So now L plus M to the power 2 means 7 squared minus 2Lm means 18. So 49 minus 18 equal 31. Right? 31. That's it. Very easy, right? It depends on the rule. Correct? Okay, another requirement on the same equation. Here, the second requirement in this question is to find L squared plus 3Lm plus M squared. Okay. L squared plus M squared equals L plus M all to the power 2 minus 2Lm, then plus 3Lm. The rule, L squared plus M squared, it's this one, then plus 3Lm. So L plus M to the power 2 plus Lm, because here negative 2Lm, positive 3Lm, so Lm. The sum of the two roots to the power 2, 7 squared. The product of the two roots, 9. So 49 plus 9 equal 58. I'm done. Very easy, right? Any questions? Any questions?
No, thanks.
Okay. Another requirement on this question. One second, I'll clear this part from the board. Okay. Then we want to get L minus M. L minus M. Okay. There is one rule. It's L minus M all to the power 2. So I can use this rule, then get the square root of the result, correct? So L minus M all to the power 2 equal L plus M from the given rules before, L plus M all to the power 2 minus 4 LM. Okay. Now L plus M to the power 2, 7 power 2. Minus 4 LM, 36. So 49 minus 36 equal 13, correct? So L minus M equal positive or negative square root of 13. It's given in the question that L greater than M. So this means L greater than M. So this means L minus M, of course, positive. So the negative rejected. So it will equal square root of 13. Clear, guys?
Yes,
Clear?
clear.
Okay, great. One more requirement. So all the requirements, guys, depending on the 6 rules which we explained right now. Okay, one more requirement. The next requirement in the same question, we want to get L cubic minus M cubic. So according to the rule, L cubic minus M cubic will equal L minus M times L plus M all to the power 2 minus LM. So now, the first one, L minus M. I just got from the last requirement, it was L minus M and it was equal square root of 13, right? So square root of 13 times L plus M power 2, 7 power 2 minus the product 9. So square root of 13, keep the brackets. 7 squared, 49 minus 40, minus 9, sorry, minus 9. So it will equal 40 square root of 13. Okay. Any questions?
No, thanks.
Okay, great. One more question. The next question, there is equation x squared minus 8x plus 5 equals 0. And the roots are L and M. Find equation of roots 1 over L and 1 over M. Okay. So now I want to get equation with this new roots 1 over L and 1 over M. Okay. So now, guys, 1 over L plus 1 over M, which is the sum, will equal, as I told you, just to multiply the two denominators, then use cross multiplication, M plus L. So it will equal the sum over product. So sum here, L plus M, equal 8, product equal 5 from the given equation. So this means that the sum of the two new roots will equal 8 over 5. Then get me the product. product equal 1 over L times 1 over M, so it will equal 1 over LM. Now 1 over the product equals what? 5. 1 over 5. So the equation will be x squared minus sum 8 over 5x plus product 1 over 5 equals 0. Okay, try to terminate this 5 from the equation by multiplying the terms of the equation by this number in the denominator, which is 5. So now I will multiply this equation by 5, so it will become 5x squared minus 8x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, any questions? Huh? Any questions, guys?
No thanks.
Okay, great. One more question and concentrate very well. Equation x squared minus 5x plus 9 equals 0. Roots L and M. Find equation with roots L squared and M squared. Okay, now it's very simple. I'm going to get the sum of the new roots L squared plus M squared. According to the rule, it will equal L plus M to the power 2 minus
Minus
2M. Great. So now L plus M from the equation, L plus M equal 5. L times M equal 9. The sum, negative B over A product, C over A, so 5 and 9. Now, the sum will equal 5 to the power 2 minus 18. 25 minus 18 equals 7. Okay, the product equal L squared M squared. Okay, so simply this means it's LM all to the power 2. Exactly. So LM equal 9. So 9 power 2, 81. Now write down the new equation simply x squared minus sum x 7x plus product 81 equal 0. Done. Okay. Any questions?
No thanks.
Okay, great. Another question. Three x squared plus 5x minus 7 equal 0. Okay. The roots are L and M. Find equation with roots L plus 1 over M and M plus 1 over L. Okay. The sum first. Sum equal L plus 1 over M plus M plus 1 over L. Correct, guys? Now, add these two letters L plus M plus unify the two denominators for the fractions. LM cross multiplication L plus M. Exactly. So now sum product. So now get the sum and the product from the given equation. Sum equal negative 5 over 3. Product equal negative 7 over 3. Great. Substitute with these numbers, okay, which we got from the equation. So now L plus M means it will equal the sum negative 5 over 3 plus sum over product. So the sum negative 5 over 3 divided by the product is negative 7 over 3. So simply it will equal -5/3 times -5/3 times
5/7.
-3/7. By using the calculator, or we can simplify. Okay, so it will
5/7.
equal
5/7 -5.
it will equal 5/7. Sure.
-25. Oh,
Negative negative.
25.
It will equal -20
5/20.
20/21. Correct?
25, yes. -25/21.
There is addition. Son, 1 second. I will get my calculator. Here there is plus sign. Okay.
Plus. Okay.
-5/3 plus this one 15/21.
5/7.
Correct?
5/7.
Okay. So it will equal if I will unify the denominators, it will be 21.
21.
The result 5 will be multiplied by 7, 35,
-9.
35, so equal -20. So that was the sum. Okay.
Okay.
Now the product. So the new sum, I will write down the result here. Sum of the new roots will equal -20/21. Okay, product will equal. Here the product, we will clear this part. We need some area to write. The product will equal L plus 1 over M times M plus 1 over L. Okay. L times M, LM, plus L times 1 over L, 1 plus 1 plus 1 over ML. Correct? I just multiplied L times M, L times 1 over L, then this one times this one, and this one times this. So simply it will equal LM plus 1 over LM
Plus 2.
plus 2. I think all the numbers are given. So directly it will equal LM means the product -7/3 plus 1 over the product. So flip the number, -3/7 plus 2. Okay.
Okay.
By using the calculator, it will equal all numbers over 21. So the first number times 7, -49. Second number times 3, -9. 21 and 9. Then this one is 14/7. So it will equal -16/21. So the product or the new product will equal -16/21. Okay. Now the last step is to write the equation. I'm going to write it down here. X squared minus sum times the product. So X squared minus sum. What is the sum? It was negative, so plus 20/21x plus the product. It's a negative, so change the sign. -16/21 equal. Multiply the equation by 21 to terminate the denominator. So 21x squared plus 20x minus 16 equals 0. I'm done. Clear, guys? Any questions?
Here, Mr. No thanks.
Okay, great. Okay, the next question. The next question, add 2 over L and 2 over M roots of the equation x squared minus 6x plus 4 equals 0. Find equation with roots L and M. Okay, so now guys, the two roots for this equation are given. It's 2 over L and 2 over M. So the sum of the two roots equal 2 over L plus 2 over M, which means over LM, multiply the denominators, then use cross multiplication, 2M plus 2L. Now 2 is a common factor, so 2 times L plus M over LM. Okay? So this means the sum of the two roots from the equation on the top, sum equal what? 6. Product equal what? 4. Of course, it's a negative 6 over 1. Negative 6 over 1, so means the sum will equal 6 and the product will equal 4. So now, the sum of these two roots will equal 6. So simply 2 times L plus M over LM will equal 6 over 1, because that was the sum. Okay. What about the product? Product equal 2 over L times 2 over M. It will equal 4 over LM, which means 4 over LM. Now, the product of the two roots equal what? It equals 4.
4
So
1.
LM, from this one or from this point, we can get LM equal 1, right?
Okay.
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 Okay, now 2 times L plus M over LM, we just got it, 1 equal 6. So L plus M equals what?
Equals 3.
3. That's great. So now L plus M equal 3, LM equal 1. Write down the equation. X squared minus sum 3x plus product 1 equal 0. Finished. Is it clear? Any questions? Any questions, guys?
No, thanks.
No, thanks.
Okay, great. One more question, and actually that will be the last question in the lesson. Okay, concentrate very well in this one. Have the difference between the roots of the equation. Difference. First, the equation is x squared minus kx plus 4k equals 0. Okay, here the question said that difference of roots for this equation equals 3 times product of roots of this equation. X squared minus 3x minus k equal 0. Okay? So now here the question again, if the difference between the two roots of the equation x squared minus kx plus 4k equals 0 equals 3 times the product of the two roots of the equation x squared minus 3x minus k equals 0, find k. Find k. Okay. Now concentrate very well with me. The first equation, guys, the first equation, we will consider that the two roots are L and M. Okay, so L plus M, the sum will equal K, correct? Negative B over A. So negative K over 1. So means it will equal K. Okay, then what about the product? LM equal C over A, 4K. So all that from the first one, correct? Okay. So now I just got the sum and the product of the first equation. Sum and the product of the second equation. Second equation. Sum L plus M. 1 second. L plus M equals 3. Product LM equal negative K. Correct? So now, it's a given in the question that the difference of the roots, okay? The difference of the roots of the first equation, so L minus M equal 3 times product of the second one, negative K. So negative 3K, correct? Because the difference of the first one equal 3 times the product of the second one. So now L minus M will equal negative 3K. Okay. So I want to write down the formula which we can get L minus M from that one. So L minus M to the power 2 equals L plus M to the power 2 minus 4 LM. Okay. So now LM, L minus M to the power 2 means this one to the power 2, 9K squared equals L plus M to the power 2. L plus M K squared
Keyboard 2.
minus 4LM. 4 times 4K, 16K. Now it becomes like quadratic equation. So now 9K squared minus K squared plus 16K equals 0. So simply 9K squared minus K squared means 8K squared plus 16K. I will clear this part on the top. So now 8K squared minus, plus 16K equals 0. K is a common factor and 8 also. So 8K times K plus 2 equals 0. So simply the first term, 8K will equal 0. So K equals 0, or the second bracket, K plus 2 equal 0, therefore k equal -2. So simply, guys, k will equal 0 or -2. That's it. Okay, is it clear, guys? Any questions? Any questions?
No thanks.
Okay, great. Okay, so that was lesson 4. Hopefully all of you understood each point of this lesson very well. Thanks, guys, for your time.